Heart Garment crew. All right. So hopefully people can hear me this time. So this I know, right? So this show is going to be where Paul is going to reveal his top trade secrets that he's been using for his aphasia, and I am echoing, but
Echo.
that he's been using for his aphasia, and he's also been helping others in our community with theirs, and they have been improving leaps and bounds with his help. So Paul is going to reveal some of his tricks and trades. Let's do it, Paul.
All right. So years ago, I wrote a little thing called the 9 square grid, aka 9 tic-tac-toe square grid. I taught it to people all over the world, and I felt like I had an insight to teaching people to talk. And I said, what if I got to lose? So you're going to be my subject.
All right. Let's
Right
do it, Hewitt. Let's do it, Hewitt.
in the first square, top
Okay.
left, write down IWT.
IWT in the top left.
IWT. In the
Okay.
second square, middle right, the first row, the letter G.
Okay.
In the third square, TTM.
Okay.
In the second row, AB. AB.
Now, is this something that you did in therapy, or is this something that you made up?
My proprietary thing.
You better patent this stuff, Paul.
I did. I did. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
SP in the middle square.
Okay.
SP.
Okay.
And AADC. AADC.
DC. Okay.
Bottom left, W.
W.
Middle square, M.
M.
And the final square, F.
F. Okay.
You ready to role
Yep.
play a little bit?
Let's do it.
IWT.
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 G.
So we're emphasizing on these words? Is that what we're trying to do?
Inflection, cadence, pause.
Okay.
G.
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 E.
G. So in the
Let me
Okay.
let
All
me
right.
teach you.
all right.
TTM.
T T M.
TTM.
T T M.
TTM.
T T M.
A B.
A B.
A B.
A B.
A B.
A B.
S P.
S S P.
A D C.
A D C.
W.
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 M.
M.
F.
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 F. I want to
I want to
go.
go.
I want to go.
I want to go.
I want to go to the movie.
I want to go to the movie.
And buy.
And buy.
And buy.
And buy.
Some popcorn.
Some popcorn.
And a Diet Coke.
And a Diet Coke.
With my friends.
Friends.
I want to go
I want to go
to the movie.
to the movies.
Buy
And buy
some freaking butter popcorn.
some freaking buttered popcorn.
And a Diet Coke.
And a Diet Coke.
With my friends.
With my friends.
I want to go to the movie.
I want to go to the movies.
And buy some popcorn.
And buy some popcorn.
And a Diet Coke.
And a Diet Coke.
With my friends.
With my friends.
That's how you learn to talk. The initials, every initial stands for a word. You place it in your mind, it gives more neurons firing, and you say it in different things like two,
Mm-hmm.
two, please.
Two.
Want.
I.
I want to.
I want to.
To want I.
To want I.
Go.
Go.
To.
To.
Go to with want I. Go to want I. Go to want I.
Go to want I. Go
I
to
want
want
to
I.
go
I want to go
to the movie.
to the movies.
Movie. To go to want I.
Movie.
Talking backwards.
Yeah. Movie to the go to want I.
So I teach people to say, first of all, learn the letters.
Mm-hmm.
They will call me back until they can repeat the letters. I don't give them the words. It looks like a driver's license eye chart.
Right.
So, and then what I do, I write that down and stick it on my wall. Little sticky notes.
Yeah.
And every day when I get up, I have many phrases that I want to say. So this is a victory. I want to go to Walmart. I want to go to the bank. I want to go to Starbucks. I want to go to change the word from the bank.
Yeah.
So I can add, I want to go to the Starbucks. I want to go to Walmart. I want to go walk on the beach, walk and hold hands on the beach, walk and hold hands on the beach and build a big bonfire and lay there till it passes the evening away and watch the sunset come up. That's how
Beautiful.
I learned to talk.
Beautiful.
One word at a time. The letter placed in the brain creates a prompt. So the prompt recalls and has it recall better because you do it in a myriad of ways. So let me tell you, draw another tic-tac-toe.
Mm-hmm.
Really important.
Okay.
In the first square, write NP. In the second square, write BHT.
BHT.
Exactly. IU.
IU.
PAM.
PAM.
I see. I
I
see.
see.
EPOMJ.
E P O M J.
WEYT.
WEYT.
WYDMAF.
How you expect me to remember all those letters?
WYDMAF. I'm going to
W
tell
Y
you.
D M A F.
Right. And PTMN.
P T M N.
PTMN. You ready?
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, so on some of them, how come you over enunciate and on some of them you don't?
Well, everything you can do with your brain to create another point of light, neurons firing,
Mm-hmm.
gives us another chance to remember. So I'm about to take you on the journey. You're going to talk in many funny voices.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
And P.
N P.
PHT.
P H T.
IU.
I U.
IU.
I U.
PAM.
P A M.
C.
I C.
EPOMJ.
E P O M J.
WEYT.
W E Y T.
WYDMAF.
W Y D M A F.
PTM.
P T M.
Repeat after me. No problem.
No problem.
Be happy too.
Be happy too.
I understand.
I understand.
No problem.
No problem.
I'd be happy to
I'd be happy to
get you the thing you're looking for.
get you the thing you're looking
I
for.
understand how important it is to you.
I understand how important it is to you.
Please allow me.
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 I confident.
I'm confident.
I am confident.
I am confident.
Easy is part of my job.
Easy as part of my job.
No problem. Look at the
No,
look at the sign. No problem.
no problem.
Be happy to.
Be happy to.
I understand.
I understand.
Please allow me.
Please allow me.
I'm confident.
I'm confident.
Easiest part of my job.
Easy as part of my job.
Easiest part of my job.
Easiest part of my job.
No problem.
No problem.
Be happy to.
Be happy to.
I understand.
I understand.
Please allow me.
Please allow me.
I'm confident.
I'm confident.
Easiest part of my job.
Easiest part of my job.
You say it.
No problem.
Be
Be
happy
be happy
2.
2. I understand.
Please
Please
allow.
allow me.
I'm
I'm confident.
right.
Easiest part of my job.
3 minutes. NP, BHT, IU, PAM, IC, EPOMJ. Easiest part of my job. I'm confident. Please allow me. I understand. Be happy to. No problem. These phrases, before we get to the bottom, if you say it in different voices, you say it quiet, you say it loud. Anything you bring into the mind gets stored.
Mhm.
And you can use these in combinations. If you know this one sequence of words, there's 11,000 combinations that you can use to talk. And and it just annoys me that we don't have the tools we need to teach aphasia right, and it's just so hard. So WEYT is wouldn't expect you to. WYDMAF is would you do me a favor? PTMN is please tell me no. So if I want to go out to eat and the waitress asked me, that would be no problem. I would be happy to look over the menu. I understand that I need to take a little time. Please allow me to wave at you and come back. I'm confident I will select my order. Doing that is the easiest part of my job. Sometimes I stumble, but I have a way to go. I can use it one phrase. I understand how important it is to you.
Mhm.
Please allow me to take the time to understand clearly what you want. I'm confident once I do, I'll be able to execute it flawlessly with I have enough practice time. Doing that for you is the easiest part of my job. In fact, it's no problem, Mark. I wouldn't expect you to do it if I can't do it. Would you do me a favor? If you can't do it, please tell me no.
That's amazing. So when you, let's say for instance, right, if you're going to get up and give a speech of some sort or something, now would you make like a chart like this?
Well, I do a little bit different because I have a system I wrote called the spider web technology. I take a simple word, draw it in the middle of the circle. So, like vision. And then vision, I draw the first step to creating a vision. It must be clear. So, clear, concise, compelling, and engaging. So I have my words, vision, oh, clear, concise, com- compelling, and engaging. So it would sound something like this. I'm here to talk to you today about vision. A vision has to be so clear that it charts the path for others to follow. It has to be so concise, 6 words or less, that you can own that vision. It has to be so compelling that it gets you out of bed early and keeps you up late at night thinking about how successful you can become completing your vision. And it must be engaging to other people because you need help. That's the way I write. And all of these things, when I practice, and I only write 5 words, that forces me to think of quotes, stories, and I am not dependent on all it being written. I do all my videos with no notes. I never completed a PowerPoint presentation in my life.
Mm.
I just walked up and talked from my heart. But I'm telling you, so much I want to say to the audience. I live this like passion. I practice that every day on my walk. So I'm going to tell you, let me run through a little scenario. So when I practice, I do 20 minutes at a time, 20 minutes relentlessly, talking different voices. So I would run like this: new goals, new goals, new goals. I want new goals. Do what you love. Do what you love to the depths of your soul. Do what you love. Do what you love. Think bigger. Think bigger. Think bigger. Think bigger. Think bigger. Victory, 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 not victims. Victory over aphasia, victory over stroke, not victims. Victory, victory, victory. Too kind, too kind, too kind for words, too kind to be taken for granted any longer. Too kind, too kind, too kind. Beam me over, Scotty. Beam me over, Scotty. Blessings to all. Blessing to all. Blessings to all. Bo, have fun. Bo, have fun. Bo, have fun. It's never too late to dream. It's never too late to set goals. It's never too late to become the person you might have always wanted to be. It's never too late to dream. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Build your self-worth. Nobody can like you more than you like you. Passion, passion, passion. It's taking what you feel inside and passing it on to another. You have to have faith. You have to have faith. Faith, faith, faith. Faith moves mountains. One step at a time. 1% better. This is full. I run this every day.
Hmm.
You can't get better at saying words if you don't practice words.
Right.
You can't get better saying phrases if you don't practice phrases. You can't get better at congruent sentence if you don't practice sentences. You cannot get better at writing a paragraph till you write a paragraph. The old school: read it, write it, record it, watch it back, remember it. We taught years ago: read it, write it, remember it. What happened? I'm telling you, I was stuck on one word. All I could say was one, one, one. What I was wanting to say, I want something, but all it came out was one. Really important. My son got me a kindergarten pre-K book and walked in my garage and sat down, my son Ryan, and said, "Daddy, I know you're stuck in a terrible trap,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to start somewhere."
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So, people that have a stroke and people that have aphasia, it's more a stroke. I noticed, that they are not uh, kind to or liking to learning how to do everything all over again, right? They don't like that word
But
or
you
that.
have,
Yeah, they don't like that phrase. So, when you brought up the word, or when you said that your son brought you the
yes,
preschool book, right?
yes,
Did you take offense to that, or?
not at all. I'm telling you what happened. He laid it down and said, my son was really good. He said, Dad, you got to start somewhere. I know you have all your gifts stolen from you. All your gifts stolen. You worked forever to be considered one of the top 3 speakers on earth. How did you do it? One word at a time. And he walked out. And I opened that book and I stood there and stared and stared. I couldn't even recognize the word. So the first word in the book, I'm going to get emotional, was sock. It took me 4 days to form even the syllable. I
Mhm.
had to learn. I didn't have my first speech lesson for 7 weeks. 7 weeks. So I said, when I finally said it, I said, sock. That was the moment, my aha moment, because I had doubled my vocabulary in 1 week. One sock.
Right?
One sock. One sock. One sock. I've said it to everybody. One sock. Double my vocabulary. So I just applied that same vision. I was so blessed to get to go to the Aphasia Center in St. Pete. I don't prescribe all their methods, but they help me so much. And many things. Sarah taught me clarity first. I was going too fast. Calm down. Clarity first. Say it with preciseness. So she would sit there and say it again. When I slow down, I tend to get excited, but when I slow down, I can talk about as well as anybody,
Mhm.
but I have to slow down.
Mhm.
And so when I wanted to learn my creed, I have a recording of the first attempt at saying it. I wrote that when I was 21 years old. I had said it to like a million people. And I was so frustrated, Mark. I couldn't say it. And I thought that was the end of my journey, you
Yeah.
know. And all of a sudden, I had a speech teacher, Christine, that said, you can do this. Buy 40,000 words. So it's a book on Amazon, $275. And it teaches you all the words, A through like 40,000 words. So I began to write. There's a lot of things I would like to tell your audience, but I couldn't write, but I could draw. I'm a painter. All the artwork in my house, I painted. So I would draw the letters. And Christina thought I was writing. I wasn't. I was drawing the letters. So she came back and I had written like 1,000 words. And she
Uh-huh.
was shocked, but I couldn't say it. But the more I wrote it, it reinforced a thing in my brain that all of a sudden I just woke up and I can still remember it. About 8 weeks in, I woke up and said all the words on the A page.
Wow.
No, no, no. Call Christina. I couldn't call her. I was just so excited. But I want, I'm not anything special. I just worked so damn hard.
Yeah.
I did. Everything they told me to do, I did the opposite. You need to practice 2 hours a day, give your mind a rest. I would go to school for 5 hours, get up early, practice for 3, go home, take an hour break, and practice till 8 o'clock. I was working 14 hours a day learning to talk. And I've got all chronicled. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's at I am Paul Cummings. Every video I have recorded I want people to know where I
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
I had 118 takes to wish my father happy Father's Day. 118 takes. But my mom told me, you'll be glad you did.
Yeah.
Just do the work. She was like, I wouldn't have known, I wouldn't have gotten well without my mom.
Mamas are the best.
She kicked my butt.
Yeah.
She did. She'd record the video. You can do it. I don't care how many takes it takes. Record it. And but I hope this has helped in some way. You need to scratch the record in your mind.
Yeah. I have a question for you. So, one of the things that you stated, is keep on practicing, keep on practicing. So with that being said, now if you don't, do you go backwards?
Oh, well, I believe if you fail to practice, you take 2 steps back
Okay.
because the mind needs to be engaged. The brain is an amazing instrument. It
It
was
is.
made to chase things down. The mind doesn't want to be bored.
Mm-hmm.
So I always start with my affirmation to get myself excited. I always start with breathing exercises. You have to, like, when you want to practice, you need to massage your mouth and get it working. And I brush my teeth on the roof of my mouth, and don't think I'm funny. Grab the tip of your tongue, okay? Say, Mary had a little lamb. Mary
Mary
had a
had a
little
little
lamb.
lamb.
You
Mary
say
had a
that
little lamb.
5 minutes over and over again. It uses all of the syllables you need to use to talk again. Mary had a little lamb. That's widely known by musical artists. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. And I do scales. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La la la
La
la.
la 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 la. I feel like we're ready to start a band.
Yep. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
There
Oh,
we go.
yes. So anyway, oh, by the way, I learned a lot by singing, and I was told by the speech therapy clinic that didn't work. It works. It works.
Mm.
And I would tell anybody, sing it if you can't say it. Sing it louder if you can't sing.
Right,
That's the
right.
purpose of karaoke. Sing it louder.
There you go. There you go. I had someone on my show that could sing, but they couldn't talk.
Yes, I have had that, and I had that experience. People that I've met, because it uses a completely different part of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have your communication system knocked out, like I did, your singing function is fine.
Yeah.
And so picks like I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I sing songs that have proper messages that it's all about mindset. You know that, Mark.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you get your mind excited and you have the word enthusiasm comes from the Greek word entheos. It means spirit within godlike. It doesn't mean fake it till you make it.
Right.
Right? Entheos is about gathering together people of similar causes that want to do something better with their life, like you. I'm so blessed to meet you. I just feel emboldened by your story. And when I think of it, you and Kayla and all these people I've met, I had no choice to get better. They like you've been through so much. I just all I had to do was talk. What did you have to do? I'm telling you,
Yeah. No.
and it's hard. People that don't think it's hard, it is. But we were destined to do something great.
Yep. That's why we're sitting here in front of the camera,
Exactly.
hoping that we can reach the masses
One person.
and yeah.
We just reached one person
Yeah.
tonight. One
Yep.
person that says this phrase that couldn't say, just say no problem or be happy to. That's three words that you couldn't say before.
Exactly.
you
Exactly.
know?
Yep. Yep. Exactly. And like I said, I don't know. Anyways,
That's okay.
but
I understand.
you know what I mean. But
I'm
we
not
help
going to guess.
we help one person, and then it turns into a snowball
Exactly.
effect. They could potentially help another person, two people from there, three people from there. So yeah,
One of the things I want to say before we depart, losing your voice is everything. And I did a speech at an aphasia clinic, and I taped all the doctors' mouths shut. And I would ask questions, and they would raise their hand, and I would say, "Welcome to my world. You know what to say, but you can't say it." And when I had them remove their tape, I think they really got it,
hmm,
finally got it. I wasn't mad. I just wanted to talk.
yeah,
But for a person to stand in front of a room and tell my kids, your daddy's life will never be the same. My life is better now.
yeah.
Better now.
Well,
Your dad will have to find some other way to communicate. So when I went to the hospital a year and 2 months later, walked into the ward, the stroke ward,
hmm,
and said, "Excuse me, I need to talk to this doctor." And I gave him the name. He came out, and I had a sign. "You're right. I can't talk." Oh, like long sign.
hmm,
And he said, "I'm so sorry." I said, "Hey, I can talk. I can talk really good. You misjudge me. Don't take anybody's hope away ever again." And it was a really proud moment for me. And
yeah,
the nurses on the floor said, "We don't get to hear enough about recovery." That hit me like a light. Nobody goes and say, "I can talk. I, I made this progress." And all
right,
we want is progress. All we
yep,
want, just a glimpse of progress. I know you have the same feeling. All we
yep.
want is a chance, a glimpse of progress.
And I went probably about 5 years post stroke back to my rehab facility, just because those people are so instrumental in your recovery.
Exactly.
And just because I made a lot of progress after I left the facility,
Good for you.
just to say, thank you and show them how far, I've come after I left, and, they're all ecstatic to see me. And,
I'm telling you, my first speech teacher named Christina, that I sat in this table right here, she sat down and said, "This is the hardest thing you're ever going to do in your life. But if you do the work, anything is possible." I couldn't talk, but I said, finally, in my mind, finally, somebody gives me a little bit of hope. I can't thank her enough for what she did to me,
Yeah.
and with me. And she shows my videos in her work to give people hope. This is possible. When I met this man, all he could say was one sock, one sock. He was proud to saying sock.
Yeah. All right, Paul. Thank you so much for coming on and showing your awesome technique. I love it, even though I couldn't remember what was going on.
Write the
But
words down on another chart. So turn over to the page. No problem. Be happy to. I'm understand. Please allow me. I'm confident. Easy is part of my job. I'll send you the link
yeah, for
so
sure.
you can practice it. It's a good thing to know.
Yeah, 100%. And, like you said, if we can help one person with it, we did our job. Paul, as always, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
On the standby.
Grand slam, baby.
Hey, thank you, Mark, a lot.